Diaries.
As a young girl, I used to go to the barber's shop, and it was a scary one for me when my dad says, okay, it's time for you to cut your hair. I always used to remember the old men and the old barber's chair. But today, we're talking about grooming for men. Now, we've done a lot on Beauty Diaries with Namure, talking about women. Of course, we've done a bit on men's fashion. Today, we're at a lovely place for men's grooming, and the place is called Cut and Chill. Now, I want to have an experience of sitting in the barber's chair once again. But of course, I'm not going to cut my hair. The men are going to tell us more about what it is to groom themselves, what it takes, like we women when we go to the salon. We want to do our weaves, we want to do our makeup, we want to do some other things. Don't forget, men are looking so good nowadays, so we need to know what they're doing to look good. Talking to us about grooming for men today is our special guest, celebrity stylist for men, Bagwan Timothy. It's good to have you on Beauty Diaries today.
Thank you very much.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, we've gone through the process and you're looking good already.
Thank you.
Okay. So it's not only us women that have all of this going on. Thank you, sir. All right, when we come back, we'll be talking more to Bagwan Timothy about grooming for men. What they go through. So if you're a lady and you don't know what your husband does in the barbering salon, okay, we'll get to know today. And if they do gossip, we'll get to know. Welcome to Beauty Diaries. We'll be back after the break.
Beauty Diaries.
In our past episodes, we told you about CBD oil. CBD oil, technically known as cannabidiol, is a hot topic at the moment. Lots of health claims are made for it, and studies by the score are underway to substantiate them. But the earliest claims were that CBD oil helps relieve anxiety without side effects. CBD is a type of cannabinoid, a plant chemical found in hemp. Now I know you're thinking hemp, so let me clear this right away. Yes, CBD is derived from hemp, but no, it does not make you high. It's true that hemp is a cousin of marijuana, and marijuana contains THC, which is psychoactive, but hemp is the poor cousin. It has nearly zero THC. That's why its main purpose or prior use was to make rope. Interesting. CBD was first identified and extracted in 1940. It wasn't until decades later. However, researchers discovered the body's endocannabinoid system, a series of signaling receptors that help regulate mood, immune system responses, which are very important in inflammatory cascade, sleep, pain, and more. CBD and other cannabinoids interact with EC's receptors, influencing messages sent to the nervous system, organs, and cells. A lot to learn from CBD oil. Next week, we'll be telling you how CBD works. Now, you want to know more about CBD? Follow me online and we will talk more. You can send your mails to beautydiarieswithnamure@gmail.com and follow us on our social media platforms. We'll be willing to educate you more. But this is our health segment, and that's how we run it off. Thank you.
Beauty Diaries.
Gone are the days when men used to just cut their hair, wear good clothes, and look good. Nowadays, men really take time out to look good, and that is where it comes to grooming. You see some men cut their hair in different styles. Some go ahead to dye their hair. Beard gang is also there. Make sure the beards are looking good. Also, when it comes to the clothes they wear, the shoes, their nails, all of this matter when it comes to grooming. So they're beating us women to it. Now check this out if a man approaches you. Ladies also look at the man from head to toe. Like the men say, appearance matters. Also, same for us women. But that's not what we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about grooming for men. What a grooming lounge, Wuse in Abuja. And we are at a place called Cut and Chills. It's a grooming lounge for men. And we get to talk to Mr. Timothy Bagrams. He is the owner of the place and he has allowed us to come and talk about grooming for men, because we've visited and done a lot of episodes about women, so it's time to know what men do in their salons. Do they gossip like us women? Do they, what do they really do apart from cutting their hair? In the course of the program, you will see the process of having a haircut. It's not just, like I said earlier, cutting your hair. But all the same, let's welcome Mr. Timothy Bagrams to Beauty Diaries with Namore. Thank you so much for allowing us into your space.
Thank you very much.
Okay, we see this business here, we love it, we want to know more about it. People watching, viewers watching want to know more about grooming for men, especially the young boy out there, looking good. Not a lot of money, but at least looking good. Now for you, you've done a lot of businesses, I guess, aside this business. How did you arrive at having a grooming lounge for men?
Yeah, cut and chill was just an idea from on my own view. I've traveled, I've seen barber shops, like I said, like everywhere. When we're growing up, we go to a salon, there's no dryer, there's no lights, you have to wait on the gym. Everywhere is hot, it's very looking dirty.
Okay.
I'm like, okay. And with time, we started seeing the ladies' homes are different. You go there, they look very good. The environment is nice, very clean.
Yes.
And they come, you see them looking different. Like, all the men is not like that. And I'm like, okay, we want to beat them to it. I was like, okay, let's just try something different. And the idea came in, cut and chill. And we travel out, we see how salons are.
Yes.
Like in New York, this is something. It's not just an idea, it's not just a business to get money. I wanted something that will make a name.
Yes.
That in the next 20 years, 30 years, you see, when you come, you see, cut and chill, okay? Or men lounge. It's a grooming lounge anyway.
Yes.
So we're not just cutting hair. So it's about pedicure, it's about manicure, it's about massage, it's about facial, it's about the way women.
Okay, yeah, of course.
Do things, so that's what we wanted to do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
When you were talking just now, my mind just went to Barber's shop, the movie Barber's Shop.
Sit up there, just watch too much TV and listen to that Jigger Ray and all them folk up in there, hibbity-hobbity nonsense, and don't know nothing.
Yeah.
The competition between the two barber's shops and the way they looked and all of that.
All right.
Okay, interesting. Now, let's talk about grooming for men, where in regards to the hair now.
Yeah.
Nowadays, we see a lot of different cuts. Just like we have hairstyles, I can't just continue to, I can't, compare, stop comparing the cuts, the hygiene behind the equipment used. How do you come about that?
You can't just take one and leave the other. You have to make, first of all, the environment. It has to be clean. Then people come here and go to the barber shop, they look at the place, they see this. The environment is looking dirty, the ground, they are not sweeping, you see the hair everywhere, and you don't feel comfortable. You see some people waiting outside until their turn before they enter. But we wanted something different, so now in the new age now, we have cleaners 24 hours working. As this one is cutting hair, they are doing this, and then we have sterilizers that will make sure that the clipper is well taken care of if you don't come with your own. Because not everybody has a clipper for yourself. But we advise that everybody should have your own clipper so you know that this is for you.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you don't have, we make sure that the one that we're using are very well kept, clean, sterilized, everything is okay.
Now, I've had some episodes where I featured Vodi, I featured Balderon, and we talked about fashion, men's fashion.
Yeah.
Tell me, in regards to grooming, what should a man look out for when he's, grooming or trying to look good, aside having a good haircut?
Well, we talk about body. Body is like my brother, and I think I don't want to say.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
But it's not just about wearing good, nice clothes.
Exactly.
It's not just about having a good perfume, but you are looked. Again, someone can look at you like from far, like your dress is looking good, but coming up, see you like you're not well kept. You can have an afro, but it's well kept. The guys are more conscious of their looks, of their nails, of their haircut, or how to keep it. I would advise that at least once a week, a guy should come, make sure that you have checked your hair, you have cut it, your nails are okay. Sometimes not, you can do just a manicure. At least the pedicure is like once in a month. It depends. But the pedicure, at least once in a week, you cut your nails, make sure they are clean, and you know, not just about, it's just about the health, like, not just for fashion, but it's even good for you.
Now we know what it takes for a man to look good, aside us women looking good. We'll be right back after this break. Don't go anywhere.
Diaries.
First, grooming is not something that a man should not do. It should actually be a part of a man's daily routine. There's a saying by the Asians that says, good thinking, good products. And it means that if you want something to keep looking good, you have to maintain it. Maintenance is a problem that we have in Nigeria here. This is why roads don't get fixed, and when they're supposed to be fixed, they're not fixed. And that's the same thing that transfers to us. You have nails that are growing, and you now have dirt all over inside it. And you know, in Africa here, we eat with our hands, first of all. That means that you need to keep your cutleries clean. The other self-grooming is that you can't keep your hair all this. You have to trim it and cut it. At least have a haircut every now and then if your hair grows very fast. If it doesn't, maybe once in 2 weeks. But as your clothes begin to age, you need to introduce a lot more starch to still keep it up. Your pedicure should be done. You need to brush regularly so you have good breath, because you're going to be talking in close proximity with certain people. You have relationships, you have to be kissing these people, and so grooming shouldn't be a discussion with men, especially now that you find a lot of women who tick boxes before they go out with you. So the woman is saying, are his nails clean? Before he puts them in different places, I need to know if his hands are clean. Does he brush his mouth regularly? It means that he's responsible for himself. Are his clothes neat? Does he smell good? Body odor is not inherited. It's a consequence of bad hygiene. So does he clean up his body well? One of the things that a lot of men forget is the fact that nobody sees your boxers doesn't make you have the right to wear it more than once. All right? And if you want to smell good, you have to start from inside. So the boxers and undershirts that you wear, there's no man that should wear any shirts without an undershirt, because what the undershirt does is it takes sweat off your body and doesn't make it get to the shirts that you're wearing. So it's like, that's why it's called undershirt. So the undershirt keeps the sweat in and allows your body to breathe properly. So when you wash, so most of the sweat now goes on those inner vests. It goes on the vest, and so when you wash it, the stain or sweat that are gotten on that vest is what should have been on your shirt. The other thing is, a lot of men also forget to trim or shave the hair under their armpits. That place doesn't get air as much as possible. So if you wear an undershirt, so under your armpits will smell. I was talking with someone the other day. He came to a salon when he saw me doing facials. And he said, men, they do facials. I said, now I've not, this is the second week I've not done facials because I've been busy. But as soon as I get back to Lagos, I'll do facials. Exercise is part of grooming, because as you exercise, your liver, the internal organs are better. The skin is the largest organ. So when you exercise, you're working on the largest organs. Your pores open, your sweat comes off. It's failure of the sweat to come off that becomes your blackheads. because the pores are blocked. And if I used to do this when I was young, if you take a blackhead out and spin it around your fingers like this and smell it, it smells bad, right? It's waste. So there's no reason for it to stay in your body. And then men should also drink lots of water. Grooming is from your clothes to your hair to your nails, even to how you speak and the people you relate with and your posture and how you stand. There's some men who don't know how to stand, how to sit, and all that. Grooming is a total package. It's important.
Fashion is becoming more comfortable. It's becoming more accessible. And you know, you just wear your shirt and your trouser, and probably you just want to tuck it in if you're not feeling too casual. And you can just tuck it out and have the sleeves folded if you want to keep it cool, you know, like the trendy guys. Or maybe also you just want to wear your shirt and your jeans and you're good to go. And then sometimes, you know, we want to feel sporty. We're wearing the shirt with a bit of trouser pants, and you know, we're wearing the sneakers, and we just want to go.
Men are becoming a bit more adventurous. I mean, before now, you see a man, you could be sure that it's going to be a long sleeve, short sleeve on top of some trouser, and that's it, with some decent shoe. But now you're beginning to see styles that sometimes you're wondering, is this unisex? Is it for a man? So we're becoming a bit more adventurous, and we're beginning to have more fun with some of the things that we wear. That's clothing-wise.
Fashion is about you before others. And if it's about you, then you must be comfortable in what you're wearing. And as a guy, I believe guys don't really take all the time to, you know, some guys are meticulous like that, but then some other guys like us just, you know, get into the shower, after the bath, you know, the right cream, the right deodorant, and, you know, a little splash of the perfume for the right smell. And, you know, we just want to put on something that is comfortable and walk, you know, and we're good to go.
Otherwise, men, I find now, are beginning to pay more attention to their looks. We are beginning to spend some more time in front of the mirror. Those who like to carve beards, you know, want to make sure that maybe you once every 2 days, that everything is still on point. You know, men are beginning to, especially in this part of the world, get spa treatments, you know, make sure they are on point anyways. And these days, nobody wants to also age faster than they should. You know, so healthy living is becoming a thing, exercising, keeping fit and all that. In fact, the whole package. So men are beginning to pay attention to how they look more, and it's beautiful. It's nice to see.
Beauty Diaries.
You're welcome back. Now, in this area of entrepreneurship, everybody says they are entrepreneurs, they are business owners. Young boys, you know, pull up a small shop and pull up a small generator, and they start a barbing salon. I have a young girl in my church. She has a barbing salon. She actually cuts men's hair.
Yeah, okay. That's good.
Some of them want to move on for the training, wanting to know how to grow the business. So if I am out there watching you now, what advice would you give?
Wow, that's a big one, but there's a way out.
Okay.
I know it's not easy to run a business in Nigeria because number one, you talk about the gen, there's no electricity, there's no the environment. Sometimes, especially this salon or the barber shop or the grooming lab, whatever you call it, you need, oftentimes men, we don't have time. So the only place you have is the barber shop. So when you come and you are seeing the place, the environment is nice,
yes,
you can relax. You can see some people when they are cutting their hair, oftentimes you see them sleeping.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because they're touching your hair, they are cutting, that's the time that you can relax and sleep. So, but the environment is not that conducive. The generator is making noise here and there. You just find some people don't go there. So you can see them not really growing because of where they are.
Okay.
But I would like to encourage them that they should not give up, because it doesn't matter where you started, just believe in yourself and just keep doing the right thing. People will come one day, you'll get in there. So don't allow the electricity, don't allow the area where you are to come between, like, no, oh, I opened my shop today, nobody came. Even us, when we started, the first day was 3,000 naira that we made.
Oh, wow. Okay.
After spending millions of naira, you can see this place, but nothing. The second day, same thing. But that doesn't mean that we should not open and we run generator 24 hours because it's places, some salons are 24 hours, like us here. So we just like, okay, we just believe that we did something different, and I believe that when people get to know it, they will come. So I just want to encourage them. They should keep working on themselves, believing in themselves, like go for more training. If your own is not working, you can go and attach yourself to somebody and learn from there.
So what do men discuss in the salon? Like as I said earlier in my intro, I would like to know what men truly talk about.
Wow, very interesting. Men, we discuss football, which is everybody know. 95% or 99% of men.
Maybe 80, you never know. But
no,
hey,
no,
it's
no,
okay.
99. It's
Okay.
football.
Okay.
We have good discuss football, politics, especially this is a political year. So politics. We talk business.
Oh yes.
So we come, it's like a networking. People come to salon, maybe in my salon, maybe in the salon and the salon. They come, okay, how about this thing? How about this deal? This is this. They discuss business. And sometimes women, but not all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I walk into a salon for women, you know, a general salon, and I say hello to everybody. Some women will answer, some will not.
Yeah.
Is it like that here?
No.
So everybody just goes, guy, how now?
You don't need to know the person. There are people that comes here, I've never seen them before, but when they get in here, like as if I've known before. So men is a bit different.
Oh well, it's not like I'm trying to bring down women, but I'm just trying to check out the characters.
I understand, we have some men like that too, but
Exactly.
it's not all. 95% of men, they'll just, bro, how far? Like, how are you doing? How was your day? You don't even know him. And from there, you exchange numbers.
Okay. In salons nowadays, for me, when my refill is due for my nails, I go to where I do it. Okay, and if he's not there, I will not allow his boy or his staff to do it. Is it the same for you? What's the customer's reactions to when a particular barber is not available to cut his hair? How do you manage all of that?
Wow, it's almost the same with the ladies or with the women. Some customers, when they come in, they're attached to their hair. When they come in, they're like, why is so person? If the person is not around, or is in a rush, different shift, or is off, they go back. Just because they don't believe that somebody can touch their hair or can do it like the other person. And some, they don't care, anybody can cut their hair, they're ready to go. But no matter how the barber, or no matter how anyone is available that is good, no matter how good you are, they will say, no, this person must cut my hair, this is the person I want. It's the same thing like with the ladies.
Exactly.
Yeah, they don't want to,
it's
like,
a personal
it's
thing,
a personal
honestly.
thing. So, and while others, they are too particular with their hair, when they come in here, they're like, okay, after cutting, the cleaner want to sweep it, they said, no, I want to pack my hair myself.
Yes.
So you have different people, different culture, they bring their culture down to the salon.
Now we know that, you know, whatever business you're in, your customer service matters a lot. Your relationship with your clients, your staff matters a lot. Thank you so much, sir, for having us at Cuts and Chills. We really had fun recording this episode today, and some good things and new things that, for me, I know now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. We've been talking to Mr. Timothy Bagwans in regards to grooming for men. I'm sure you've had fun on the edition today. So don't forget, follow us on our various social media platforms. Some questions will come up. Some of the segments are on the program. And the show continues on our social media handles. Do follow us. They're all down on the screen there, so you know where to go to. On behalf of the crew, we say thank you very much. Remember, remain beautiful inside and out. I'm Namuria Demia. Bye for now.